Tracking numbers and doing all the stuff that is science based within the game, it's okay, it's just nerdy, but honestly, it does not help you much. Because the game is always about the feel of the game. You need to feel that you can be hit from this direction, or you're open to certain angles. You have to feel that the timing is right for them to be in a certain spot. Or what's most important, you have to feel your mechanics. You have to feel your aim, movement, abilities, all the mechanics within the game. You need to feel, you have to have a feeling of how you're throwing your ability, how you're aiming, how you're reacting to enemies, or how you're reacting to their abilities. It's all about the feeling, and it always has been. So tracking numbers and counting all the possibilities might be fun for you, but it's not gonna help you much. I definitely was trying to go for I need to have optimal sense, I need to have optimal position while gaming, I have to have optimal resolution, optimal settings, optimal everything. It was even back in CS when I was playing way back. I wanted everything perfect, everything optimized, everything counted up, everything to the centimeter, everything. And the thing is, it doesn't really help that much because people that practice more and have better feeling of the game are still going to be better, despite the fact that they may not have the perfect sense, they may not have a perfect resolution or what so, because this thing doesn't really exist, to be honest. This is something that you feel good on, and you might be feeling better in something else, but you don't have to try it if you're feeling good at something that you're used to already. So the feeling is the key factor to performing well. And how to change your feeling: first, stop changing your settings every time that you play the game. Just stop changing the settings. Stick to one thing that you feel comfortable at right now. If you want to change them now, and then stick to the ones that you changed and stick to them for longer. And a longer, I mean like a month at least, okay? It's nothing bad to change your sense if you're practicing and you have your routine set along the way, and you can practice a lot to get used to the new sense and new settings. You have to play a lot to get used to in 2 days or 3 days to the settings, and not have this being on and off thing for 2 weeks before you actually start playing again kind of good with the settings that you changed. So first thing is just stick to settings, but the second thing is going to be definitely practice routine. It does not have to be complicated. You don't have to look up every single routine that exists. You don't have to play aim labs. You don't have to play Kovacs. If you want to, you can. But I'm honestly, if I'm playing and practicing and I hit Radiant a couple of times, I play only within the game. When I go for aim labs and Kovacs, it's only to beat my friends' high scores, just randomly out of the blue when they talk about it. But other than that, I don't use it. I'm not consistent in those areas at all. But I'm good because I try to play consistently the game I'm trying to be good at. And if you're not playing your game consistently and you're not having routines set, then you're just going to be dropping a little bit off, or you're going to plateau. Routines are not bad. Routines, if you keep them consistent, they can be the simplest possible routines, like just going for the bots and killing 2,000 to 3,000 bots. And that's enough. That's really enough. You don't have to do more. I just challenge you to set the routine that actually gives you a practice and not a warm-up. It's not 5 to 10 minute warm-up. Actually set routine that you play for 20 minutes at least, so you can see the results. You can feel that your mouse movements are getting smoother, and your movement as a keyboard, the game movements, are also getting smoother. That you're actually getting in the game and you feel the things that are happening, and you don't have to think. If you start autopiloting while practicing, it's not bad though. It's actually good, because we want to have autopilot as our end result. So if you're playing the game, we don't want to think anymore about aiming. We don't want to think about movement. We just want to autopilot it. We want to perform the moves that we practiced, and then have open space for thinking about everything else, about the gaps that they are leaving, the enemies are leaving for us to actually utilize on and win the rounds. And we don't want to have this space filled with thinking about how to aim, or focusing about aiming, or holding the mouse, or tensing the muscles. We just want to let go of it and have it on autopilot. So this is good if you're autopiloting on practice mode, because at this point, if you're autopiloting and you're still hitting your like all your shots, that's great. That's perfect. That's the way that you want to practice. That's how long you want to practice until you get autopilot and you're still hitting all the shots and you feel good about it. You feel that your aim is on point. You feel like you're tapping everything. And it doesn't have to be bots. It doesn't have to be DMs. The routine that you can copy just from anyone else, just take one routine. Just think of something that you like doing about routines. Just take one routine and do it for longer. Stick to it for the longest you've ever stuck to a routine. If you can, just stick to it every day. And I swear it's going to make you feel great about the gameplay that you have. It will improve your game drastically. Currently, I am in the challenge. I have a long practice routine that I set. It's very simple, but I set this routine and I am performing this routine to get back into my form when I was hitting Radiant and I was playing the game very consistently. And we'll see how it goes. I'm not aiming for Radiant, but you'll see in the video what I'm aiming for, and the goal is going to be, I think, pretty good. So anyways, getting back on track, just set routine, stop thinking about this, and start feeling the game rather than counting everything that you can within the game, every possibility, everything. If you made a mistake, just think about something that feels better to do, just feels right. Just think about your feeling and not about science-based approach, okay? Because there are a lot of people that will disagree when it comes to science-based approach. They'll be like, oh, this is good, this is bad, high sense is better, low sense is better. It's always about the feeling, and they're trying to prove it. But honestly, it doesn't matter what are the numbers, what are the stats. It matters only what you feel good at playing with.